Mr. Mesa, members of the faculty and administration, guests, and fellow graduates, let me also welcome you to the commencement exercises for the class of 1971. A Spanish philosopher once said, "Life is not getting and having, it's being and becoming." Today, however, we seem to place more emphasis on the getting and having than on being and becoming. This condition begins when we're very young. A child goes over to a friend's house, and the first thing he notices is a brand new candy apple red tricycle with racing seat, white sidewalled mags, AM/FM, stereo multiplex radio, air conditioning, power steering, power brakes, plush leather upholstery, and chrome handlebars. Definitely the hottest wheels on the block. He originally went over to tell his friend that he was just voted outstanding kindergarten student of the entire school. But after seeing this machine, he decides that his award isn't that important. Now the big announcement in the neighborhood is his friend's acquisition of the bike. This is a satirical example, perhaps, but isn't it true that we often put priority on the tangible things in life rather than life's intangible rewards? People seem more impressed by what we have than by what we are. This pattern exists throughout life for many of us, always fighting and working and striving to get the materialistic things in life. The pattern begins early and continues through junior high, high school, and even adult life. An example of this condition was demonstrated, perhaps, at the awards assembly held last Friday. Many students received scholarships, grants, or trophies for excellence in their particular field. We applauded, and some even oohed and awed as these awards were given. No doubt many were responding only to the size of the trophy or to the amount of money received, rather than considering what they represented. But what was really important here was the work involved and the inner feelings of accomplishment that each of the recipients must have felt. These were not gifts. These were honors bestowed upon them as recognition of many hours' hard work. For example, the Ruth Cravath Annual Speech Award. It's an impressive trophy, as are many others. However, what impressed the recipient of this honor, Patrick Sweeney, was the fact that he had excelled in the field of speech. What was important to him was the fact that he had improved himself through his own efforts. The trophy was merely a symbol of something deeper and more lasting. I'm sure that the others who received awards had similar feelings. A trophy by itself is meaningless without an inner conviction of being worthy to receive it. Simply stated, this feeling is part of being and becoming. Remember the 1970 Big Bone game? The class of 71 will never forget it. We brought the bone home. Yes, a bone worth nothing, but to every student on this platform, a symbol of much more. This wasn't just a football game. This was a yearly challenge to each of us, and winning this game meant the honor of finally having the bone in its rightful place once again. This was a battle, not merely between two football teams, but two schools who are longtime rivals. Competing were not only the players on the field, but each and every one of us in the stands with each cheer and each yell. We banded together for pride and honor, not for riches or treasure. We fought for a goal, fought and won, part of being and becoming. There are other challenges awaiting us in the future, challenges from which we hope to grow towards more meaningful lives, rather than merely the accumulation of things. Tonight on this platform, it is hoped that each of us has a personal sense of accomplishment, growth, and maturity, that the last 3 years haven't meant just getting and finally having a piece of paper called a diploma, but that this diploma is a symbol of something more, something within us. For truly, life is not getting and having. It is being and becoming. Thank you.